Hi, I'm Will, and I'm looking kind of busted today because I'm doing a follow-up video to my turmeric mask and garlic for baldness video here on the Geezer Guide to Better Living. I had a few people on my YouTube channel ask me to do a follow-up video on these two products, so I decided that I would. We're going to talk about the garlic for baldness first. Garlic is known to be a good antiseptic, so that it will kill the bacteria that causes baldness. So it's not 100%. It's not, people are asking me about how long will it take and will it grow back your hair. I don't know if it will grow back your hair, but it will keep the hair that you have on your head in your head. It may uh, open up your follicles and cause your hair to grow back. But I'm not a doctor, and I can't tell you if it. I can only tell you what it has done for me. And what it has done for me is have kept my hair in my head because I have two brothers, and they're both are bald, and I'm not. So, and one of my brothers, we're only 2 years apart, and he's bald, so, and I am not. So that's the only thing that I can say is that I have been using this on and off since I heard about it back in the early 2000s. I heard it from a customer. I'm in the barber and beauty business, and I heard from a customer that in her country, which was Morocco, this is what they use for healthy hair and to keep from baldness. So I decided that I would start using it. At that time, I really didn't need to use it as much, but in time, I found out that I was looking in the mirror, my hair was getting thinner and thinner. So I decided that I would start using it, and I use it more now than I did then. So I've been using it for a while, and I can attest that my hair has not thinned, as the great that it was thinning in the beginning. And I wouldn't say that it grows. It's just that now it looks a little thicker, but I still don't have the quality of hair that I had before. I had really, really thick hair. My hair was so thick that I could put a pick in my head as a child in my head in the morning, and I can go outside and run and play basketball, whatever, and that pick would not move. It would stay in my hair. But these days, when I shampoo my hair is wet or my hair is long, I can see my scalp. And I was like, oh, I gotta do something about this. So right now my hair is pretty long, as you can see. I call it a push down. I don't have a comb over. I have a push down because the shorter it is, the more you can see my scalp. So I grow it out long and I pet it down. So that's one of the things that I do. So I decided to start using the onion, and someone also told me about garlic. They said garlic is very good too. So what I do is I take a whole onion and I take 3 cloves of garlic and I blend it up in a processor or a blender, and I put it in the refrigerator in a covered container, and it lasts for in there for about a month before it starts turning kind of grayish color. But it'll last pretty long, and I try to use it up before then because I try to use this 2 to 3 times a week. If your hair is flaking, if you start finding psoriasis or you itching a lot, you may be having the problems with that bacteria that I was talking about. If you wear hats a lot, you're incubating this, bacteria. So you want to use this to try to fight that. So you can go back and watch the original videos, but I always start off with a damp cloth because you don't want it to suck up all of the ingredients, the onions and the. You're gonna take a spoonful, maybe it's a tablespoon size, and you're gonna make a little pouch of it, and you just place it all over your head, especially in the parts where you have. My problem is here in the corners. I'm starting to get that drawback in the corners of my head, so I definitely want to pay attention because sometimes I can even find scales there for some reason, and you want to make sure in a spot where most men go bald. And I just put it all over my head generally. You're gonna get it really good and damp. You don't want to get it wet because it will roll down into your eyes while it's drying, and you do not want onion in your eye because that hurts. So you put it in, just a little more, because you want your hair to be good and saturated. And this is very cheap compared to a lot of the products that are out there that you have to buy for baldness. Some of those products are very expensive, and I think that they may work or they may not work. There's a product, I'm not going to say the name, that I've used to recommend to my clients, but from what I hear is that once you stop using the product, you start losing your hair. So that's a plus and a minus if you want to have to use that for the rest of your life. You probably have to use this too for the rest of your life, but it's a lot cheaper and a lot easier to do. Who does not have onions in their pantry? You know, I'm a bachelor and I have onions in my pantry. So, onions and garlic, and you just put it all over and let it dry. Let's talk about the turmeric mask now. I've been using the turmeric mask now going on 6 to 8 weeks, and I really like this. It does not stop hair from growing or removes hair. It does slow down the process of the hair growing because what it does, it makes your hair really brittle. I mean, really brittle, which is a good thing for people who are shaving who have curly hair, men of color or people with curly hair, because what it would do, instead of your hair growing out of your head and curving down and going back into your skin, which causes razor bumps, it makes your hair so brittle that it stands straight up and it does not curve, so you do have less razor bumps, and it makes it easier for the hair to be removed. Also, the hair may become so brittle that it may break. So that gives you the feeling that your hair is being removed, but really it's not removing hair like Nair. What it's doing is it making your hair more brittle and it makes your skin more tight. You get a really good shave when you use this product. I will shave it every day, sometimes 2 times a day. Now I say I can hold it off for because I get such a good shave for every other day to every 3 days by using this turmeric mask. How I make my turmeric mask is I use a tablespoon of turmeric, a tablespoon of flour, honey, and yogurt. And those are the 4 ingredients I use. You can use other ingredients. You also can use lemon, which they say will lighten your skin. I'm light enough. So I don't use that. But because I think this turmeric will lighten your skin anyway, because I used to have a line of demarcation. That means that it was darker on my jawline than it was all over my face. But because I've been using this, I have a total blend. It's not, I don't have that Muggsy look, like the old gangsters in cartoons. I don't have that Flintstone look anymore because it really cleared up my skin here and it removed any razor scars. It didn't remove them, it made them lesser in appearance, just like it would do with acne scars. So all you have to do, I have my trusty brush that I will use only for this, and I apply it where I want it. I'm going to apply it everywhere today, but usually I only apply it in my shaving area. And now I'm going to let this dry with the onions in my hair. I'm going to take a shower and I'm going to show you the finishing results. Okay? Make sure that you shampoo and condition your hair very well with a good smelling shampoo and conditioner. Because I thought I shampooed my hair very well one time and I went running, and when I sweat, I smelled like a pot roast. I had onions and garlic and turmeric. All I needed was some carrots in there and I would have had a pot roast. But anyway, you don't want to be around people smelling like that. So make sure you shampoo and condition very well. You don't have to worry about it removing any of the color from your hair if you have color treated hair. It's safe for color treated hair. You are not really treating the hair, you're treating the scalp. So you don't want to put it all over your hair if you don't have to. You want to put it on your scalp because healthy hair comes from a healthy scalp. So you definitely want to make sure you get all of the solution on your scalp. You don't have to worry about, you may have to worry about a little dryness, from it, but that's good if you have oily hair. If you have oily hair, this will probably take away some of that oil and make your hair not as oily when you shampoo. So that's a good thing, a plus about it. And it's not really drying, it's just a little dry. So if you use a little product, you should take care of that. As far as a turmeric mask, you want to make sure that you do not get it in your hairline because it will make it brittle and it may break off, and then you have a receding hairline, which you're trying to fight with the onions. So you'll defeat the purpose. As you can see, I got a really good shade after using the turmeric mask. I'm going to start trying to grow a beard because I need to start now in September. So I have something in November for Movember because I don't grow hair really well. So I'm going to really give it the old college try and try to grow my hair out. If you have any questions about any of these two products that I use, please be sure to ask. I'll try my best to answer you promptly. And as always, I thank you for watching these videos. I really appreciate you, and make sure that you like my videos, comment on my videos, share my videos, and subscribe. If you get a chance, please check out my art website at buildabarber.pixels.com. Thanks again.